pallets.
What you want? What you want?
Okay, so we've got some pallets from work when we sell our AC systems, when some of these come on pallets, and this is stuff that we collected. But I gotta go get more pallets. As far as the tree line goes, yeah, we've got, let's do this real quick. I built a tree line inside here that runs over here to what was going to be the entrance, but now I think this is going to be the exit. So we've got our tree line that runs all the way down like this, and then kind of cuts over here, and then here will be iron gate fence to this tree line here. So they'll walk in from this way, come around this tree line here. I'm sorry, they're not going to walk in that way, but anyway, they're coming the other way, and it kind of loops them around in over here. And you got the witches area back there, and then coming back around to the house. Yeah, these trees got to be thickened out more, but what I need to do right now, since I've got pallets, I'm going to build this kind of, I don't know if we can see that, this entryway thing in front of the house here and block that stuff off. I want to get this in place, get this done. It's kind of a bulk build, get the bulk build done first, get these big things out of my way, then I can go back in, thicken up all the trees and do all this stuff. And another local business here in town, Sleepy Girls, I think that's what it's called, clean. But he's got, the guy, really nice guy. He's got all kinds of stuff in his little shop and store. He resells stuff, super nice. But outside he's got a bunch of pallets, and he's gonna loan me pallets. I got a big concert that's coming into town, and things gotta get cleaned up, so he's loaning me all these pallets that I can use for Halloween, because he's been by the house on Halloween and he's seen what I do. And I went and talked to him this morning, and he was more than happy to allow me to borrow them, which is cool. I'll borrow them, won't cut them up, put them together, and he can have them all back after Halloween. That helps him get his place cleaned out before this concert comes in. It helps me get this Halloween deal going on, so it's a win-win for everybody. It's just about 7 o'clock, so I'm calling it a night, but we'll go ahead and show you. I'm going to show you the progress that was done today. We'll pick this stuff back up tomorrow. So we got all of this built today. From the street, this is what you'd be seeing from the house. This side of the yard is going to be the graveyard. Tomorrow I'm going to get all the wrought iron fence out. We'll get that set up, and I'm going to pull everything out to make the bigger stuff, like some mausoleums and some things that we're going to set up in there. Right now, that's just it, the big stuff. You know, we got all the fencing in the woods stuff up here. It needs to be thicker, but the main part of the fencing is done. Got to thicken it up. That's just small details. This project is done. It's going to have to get smaller details put inside of it. Then I'll do the big stuff into the we'll do the big stuff on the graveyard, and once all that stuff's set in place, and we'll come in and I'll start detailing stuff out, you know, one scene at a time, whether it's in the woods, thickening that stuff up and putting props in there, and then the witches area, and then moving into this, and then out in here, I don't know, whatever, but that's how it'll work. Anyway, I'm going to send them in. I said I was going to send them in through the woods. I'm not. I'm going to bring them in through the graveyard. They're going to have to come up into this. Anyway, today we got all this good stuff done. I got some cubbies back here where people can hide to scare, and cubby over here where people can hide to scare. There's a few different places in it where we can get people hidden and get them to scare the kids when they walk through. So it should be pretty interesting and fun. This is the biggest, or most of the yard that I've used ever. So it'll be interesting. We'll have the kids in the yard a lot longer than we have before. But I'll catch up with everybody tomorrow morning. Well, it's Sunday, and I didn't film beforehand, but anyway, we got wrought iron fence up, and well, it looks like columns or whatever. couple small mausoleums. They don't look like much. I mean, there's a lot of, everybody out there makes some awesome mausoleums, but I really need to make one, make something cool, and actually spend the time way before season and make something that's just really cool looking. But right now I don't have enough time. These work, they're gonna work. So just trying to get all this stuff done. But that's it for today. I know it doesn't look like much right now, especially the graveyard, but all the big stuff is basically roughed in or blocked in, whatever, however you want to call it. The big stuff is out of the way. Now I can just do the small detail and paint all the rest of that stuff and start setting up props. Still got another weekend of September left, so we're doing good because I'm only open on Halloween night. So I've got all the way through till Halloween to get all this stuff done. But I'll catch you guys next week, show you what else I get done. Talk to you later.